excellent strength and perfect clarity is the 5x5.
It's Real Talk with David and Nikki. Stay tuned for hot topics, gossip, and a little shade on the 5x5.
Welcome back. It's the 5x5, and this is Real Talk with David and Nikki, and I am Captain, and she's the Tennille. No, I'm
Captain and Tennille.
Okay. Love will keep us together. No, I'm David, and she is.
This is Nikki. I used to love that show when I was little.
Girl, didn't you? I used to love the Captain and Tennille, but you know what? I never knew, were they married? I never knew.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, didn't they have jazz together?
Girl, oh my God! I am so sorry, Cher. She called you Tennille from Captain
everything.
Tennille. Oh my God! Welcome to the chat room, Icon, and he's saying Chaz. Like, you didn't know that? Come on now.
Well, you know what though. That's probably one reason why I like that kind of music to this day, because I used to love that show. And my aunt used to be in a band. I don't know if I ever told you, my aunt used to be in a band.
Really?
And so, yes, and one of the guys in the band looked at and he played the guitar and everything. And, I love Cher. She was on Dancing with the Stars a couple of weeks ago. I love her.
Oh, for real? I just want to rewind to make sure that you know Sony and Cher is different from the Captain and Tennille.
No, I did not.
Come on, seriously? I mean, seriously. Oh, I'm so mad at you right now. Sorry, all you 5x5ers. Nikki obviously is delusional because she I don't know. Was you on with me last week?
Yeah, no, we weren't. Okay. We didn't have a show last week.
I did. Oh, no, I did. I don't remember because, that's what it was. And I told everybody you had made plans. And I think it was a fast food thing, but never mind. She's back with us this week. So if you guys want to call in and say hey to Nikki or hey to me, our number is 914-803-4988. But, life happens, and we're both very, very busy. This morning, I was talking about it's so cold right now, you guys. I don't know where you guys live. I know Nikki and I both live in Indiana, and where she is, she's probably colder, much colder than where I am, but it is freezing outside. I mean, absolutely freezing. And
yeah, it's going to get down
to
19 tonight. It's going to get down to 19.
That's not cute. I'm not ready for no cold air, but here's the thing. I love wearing cold weather apparel. I like the jackets and my hats and my boots. So I had a meeting this morning, and so I had to get up early, not really early. I had a meeting at 10, I think. I was 10, so I put my little cute boots on because I wanted to look cute. I wasn't really working. I just had a meeting, so I wanted to look cute. I had my little faded jeans on. I had my bebop cap on, my black jacket, and this cute little shirt. So I roll up to the meeting, just feeling fabulous. So I had the meeting, so I come home, and these boots was killing my feet. I'm getting old, so cute shoes. I know girls go through this every day, so I really can't complain. But I love these boots. I think they're Bostonians or Steve Madden's, but I love them. And so I'm taking my boots off, and I'm watching TV, and I'm down because these boots, they come up kind of high, and there's a ton of laces in them, and so
Prince.
Girl, they were not thigh highs. I can't sport no heels unless I'm drunk. But and so I'm taking these boots off, and then all of a sudden I feel a sharp pain on my finger, and I'm like, uh-oh. And I didn't want to look down because I knew something had happened. So I raised my finger up, and there's blood gushing down my hand. I'm like, oh my God. oh my god, oh my god, what did I just do? So I see this gaping wound out of my out of my fingertip, out of my, I think it's my index, my index finger, and on my left hand. I'm like, oh my god, look at all this blood. So I'm trying to get the blood, up. It's on my computer. It's on my little computer.
You didn't
thing.
feel it? Where the heck did it come from?
I did. I felt it. I felt a tear and a pain that, sometimes if you thump your finger or hit your finger, there's a quick, if it's a pain, it's a quick pain that stops. This was, it didn't go away. And so I instinctively grabbed my finger and I held pressure. I'm holding pressure on it. And then there's blood coming out of my hand. I'm like, what have I done? I've clipped the artery. So I didn't freak out. And so I finally got the blood to stop. And I'm like, oh, these shoes tried to kill me. And they're my favorite shoes. And so then I start laughing because I'm like, but I'm still wearing them. I'm still wearing these shoes because I love them. They're so cute. I need to polish them
with a pink Band-Aid on there.
Okay, pink. Actually, it's flesh color right now, but the paint went away. There's like a little hole there, but for some reason I've been hurting my fingers here lately. I don't know what's going on with that. Not that I need it for anything except for my middle one, but I don't use it that often. But what have you been doing? What is going on? Where you been? I know you've been watching your Colts. Do you like the Colts? I'm not.
Oh yes, the Colts are doing fabulous. But actually, they lost. They lost Sunday.
Oh yes, they
But we
did.
play Thursday night. Pacers are. Is it 8-0? I think they're winning every game. They're the best in the country now. So that is really cool. That's the NBA. That's basketball. So watch out, Miami Heat. Indiana's coming your way.
See, girl, did you? I may be coming to see you for Christmas. I haven't decided yet.
Oh, hey.
Well,
okay.
Well, the WWE is going to be. See, that's the only thing. The WWE is going to be in Indy on the 27th. So I'm like, do I need to roll up to Indy to go to bring Ethan, of course, and go to the WWE? And I'm like, Christmas. That's like 2 days after Christmas. I'm supposed to work, but I can hit that weekend off.
You gonna celebrate Christmas there, or are you gonna celebrate come Christmas Eve and celebrate it here?
Girl, no, I'm not celebrating Christmas away from home. I did that enough. I will always be home for Christmas because I was gone for so long and I didn't get to come home a lot for Christmas when I was living in Atlanta. So no, I'm celebrating
home for Christmas.
Okay, just as long as it's not a white one because I'm not trying to do all that. But no, so I'm like,
and if we got a white one now, a white day today, then it's going to be like triple that on Christmas.
Exactly. And here's the thing:
you never know though. This weather is so crazy. It literally could be 75 on Christmas Day. That is how crazy Indiana weather is.
This is true. You're exactly right. I remember as a kid riding my bicycle on my new bike for Christmas with short sleeves on because it was warm outside. So we do have very, very crazy weather in Indiana. But that's one thing. I don't want to come to Indy and get stuck because if y'all get some snow, and I'm not trying to play with all that.
Yeah, and then we get the ice underneath. But shoot, you never know. Like I said,
weather.
It could be 60, 70. It could be nice.
This is true, but that's something that I'm thinking. But speaking of my nephew, earlier, I babysat him today. Not that he's a baby. He's 11, 12 years old. And so he's like, Uncle D, I had to do my homework. My nephew and I, we watch a show together. So he comes over to my house on Tuesdays to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And plus I hooked up my old computer and I have some things that he wanted to play with. So that Tuesday afternoons, evenings are me and Uncle David and nephew time.
And that's really cool.
Whatever. And so he's a talker. He talks a lot, and so, but they get to the age where they have a little bit of a mouth, and they're not really trying to be smart. And I think he's such a talker. He just asks questions, and he always says stuff. And so he said he had to do his homework. He's like, well, I have spelling words to do. I have 16 words, and I had to put each of them in a sentence. I'm like, okay, that should be pretty easy. No big deal. And so he goes, okay, Uncle David, the first question is experience. No, the first word is experience, and I'm like, okay, tell me what experience is. And so, and I don't know if he was trying to be smart, but I was ready to give him a throat chop. He says, you mean you don't know what experience is? And I'm like, boy, don't make me leap from this couch onto your back. You know, and it was so funny. I laughed about it. But,
okay, now spell it.
Oh, okay. And so he finally put it, and then we went through all 16 of them. And then it was another one about inference or something, and he said a word, and I'm like, what are you saying that word for? He's like, oh, Uncle David, you're too old. You don't know what I'm talking about. This is something else. I'm like, I ain't that old.
Did he say, what was the word? Wait a minute. Look, I'm having problems over here. What was the word?
The word was achieved, and he's like, I achieved high marks in acuity. I'm like, I don't think that's right. But it was acuity was used as a proper noun because it's some kind of testing thing that they do here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that don't make sense. And he's like, yeah, Uncle David, you're too old. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, your brain has left. Your brain has left the body. You're too old.
Did I get shut down by an 11-year-old? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find you We're gonna have to find you a home, Uncle David.
Okay. I'm like, boy, you don't know me. I said, you ready to have an experience, and I'm going to achieve the number one whooping in Indiana after I attack you in a minute. So, no, it was fine, and we had ate chips and had pop and had hot dogs.
But you are not smarter than a fifth grader.
Obviously. He was letting me know, and so we had a good afternoon.
You didn't cook a dinner. You didn't cook a man dinner. A manly dinner.
A manly dinner is hot dogs and potato chips. That was about
Joes or something.
No, we had hot dogs, but there was sloppy joes in the house, so I didn't want none of that. But so no, and that makes me think. You know, I every once in a while I have this feeling that I wish I had kids, because my niece and my nephew they're very close to me, and you know how close they are to me, and I'm like, why did I have kids? I have fish. You know, I talk to the fish like they're my kids. I remember last night I'm, getting ready for bed, and so I turn off the fish tank light, and I yell at the fish, and I'm like, go to bed. Like they were listening to me, like they had stayed up too late. I'm like, I really need to get a life or get a man or something, because this is.
So what would you have done if they looked up and said, "Dang, Dad"? Would you ran out the house?
No, I would have turned up the heater and they would have been boiled. We would have had fish for the end of the day. So what else is going on, chick?
Not a whole lot with me, man. Trying to stay warm. And
did you find your snuggle buddy yet?
No, but he's coming before my birthday. He'll be here.
Oh, you do have a birthday in less than a month, right? No, today's
less than a month, because today's the 12th.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, I can't wait till I'm 30.
Old.
Yay! I'll be 30. Oh, my gosh.
What?
30.
What?
Yeah.
Girl, she's playing. Laugh, everybody, because she's playing. Icon's going 30 in the chat
30
room.
billion.
No. Don't believe the hype.
I feel like I'm 30 billion. Golly.
Okay.
So I was trying to go out looking cute today, and I swear I had on like 2 shirts, 1 sweater, a lightweight jacket. Okay, see, there's where I went wrong. And I had on my little gloves, my little matching gloves. I even had on little boots. I was cold as ice. Yes, talk about Paula Abdul, cold as ice. I was cold as ice. I mean, freezing. Yes. And it's like, okay, I'm getting older. My skin's getting thinner. I need more clothes.
Girl, eat a banana. Get some potassium.
Yeah. Give me some banana pudding.
I'm surprised you ain't been running by the Starbucks.
Oh no, I need to go though because they got the little mochas out and the
they have really
mochas.
good, holiday coffee. It's really, really good. I haven't been to Starbucks in forever. Sometimes I get mad. I'm like, I got coffee at my house. I refuse to give you $5 for a cup of coffee. I can't do it and justify it, But anywho,
yeah.
Well, let's take a quick break and we'll come back and we'll talk about how the holidays are starting to rush upon us, and they're rushing. And I'll tell you what we're talking about when we come back. Give us a minute.
Imagine a world where bullying isn't considered a normal part of childhood.
A world where I'm not afraid to go to school.
To speak out.
To be myself.
A world where I'm not afraid to be caught alone.
Come on, punk.
We have the power to stop the bullying. Speak out.
Speak up.
Educate.
Find out what to look for and how you can make a difference at bullying.org.
Bullying is not kids being kids.
It's not about good homes or bad homes.
It's not a normal part of growing up. I shouldn't be afraid to get on the school bus.
To turn on my computer.
Or walk to my locker. Did you know that a bully will stop his or her behavior in 10 seconds when their peers speak up?
Use your voice.
Hey, leave him alone.
We have the power to stop bullying.
Find out more at bullying.org.
Bullying.org.
Where you're not alone.
Where you're not alone.
Where you're not alone.
It's by Alex Rosa. Isn't it cute?
It's really nice and smooth. I like it.
And no, that was not me singing. Well, I mean, yes, it was. It was me singing. I'll be on The Voice this week. They wanted to fly me in, but these vocals ain't ready. They ain't ready for my
that's
vocals.
Fabulous. You got to hook me up with Cee-Lo. It's interesting you say that because, no, seriously, I do believe, and it's not a physical attraction I have to him. This is so strange. I think we are kindred spirits. I really do. Me and Cee-Lo. We have the same taste in music. Seriously. He likes Prince. I think it's a match meant to be. And you know what? When he was here for Super Bowl. He was here for Super Bowl.
He was. That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you know he spent $10,000 in the strip club that is less than 5 minutes away from my house.
The one you and I went to?
No, don't be telling people. Ooh, all my business. Ooh, the skeletons about to just popped out of them.
Okay.
No, this is supposed to, they say it's a quote-unquote high-end strip club. Now, see, okay, let me tell you. I've never been to like a, what do you call it, a strip club that men would go to see women or whatever. Anyway, I've never been to one. But there's a black one here in town, and then there's like a high-end white one. Anyway, he was at the high-end white one that was just down the street across from the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Had I known he'd been there that night, I would have been in there perpetrating like I was one of them.
Okay, just in thigh highs,
yeah.
stilettos, and a teddy.
The one we went to was downtown. So, I mean, that was even. The one he was at was actually a lot closer to me. I could have had some Cee-Lo that night.
I don't see it, girl, but you do you, boo, because I can't. Two big boys can't do nothing together but eat. Well,
I am looking at the money too.
Well, you see, if you had ever came to visit me in Georgia, because you didn't, he lives in Georgia. Uh-huh. He lives in, well, I think Alpharetta or College Park somewhere. He lives in Georgia, maybe even Fairborn, but he lives there. So. Oh wow. Even though you didn't come visit me, but I'm not holding that against you right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I've been watching TV. This is the last, I watched a lot of television. The last few days, nights, and here's my first thing. I haven't seen one Thanksgiving commercial. It's all Christmas. Now, and not that I'm a man of a particular age. I know we rush the holidays, but I'm already tired of it because people have Christmas decorations out the wazoo. I don't know if they're trying to get it up before the weather turns bad, but we just ended Halloween. What's going on?
Well, here's what's going on. I think, because I'm a small business owner. I do the Avon thing. So I really think, because I was actually selling Avon, Christmas stuff last year in August, before, because I'm a trendsetter, so I was selling before Halloween. So what I think they should start doing now is putting out the pumpkins and the skeletons across from the Christmas trees and the lights, maybe. Because what people are doing, the day after November 1st, All Souls Day, the day after Halloween, they're putting out Christmas stuff. Because what people are saying is, in preparation for Thanksgiving, it's all running together, which I really don't think is a good idea, but that's what people are doing. So the stores are going to be open, some of them, Christmas
all day
morning?
No, all day on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving morning.
Yeah, Kmart is not closing at all. They're not closing until Christmas Day. I'm like, the thing is, when you work retail, and I worked retail for a very long time. I was in retail management, and I do remember having to have the Christmas store put up by the first week of October. And and I know it's commercialism, but I'm like, I want to enjoy the holidays. I want to enjoy my friends. I want to enjoy my family without it being so rushed. And I say to myself every year, I'm going to volunteer. And this year I'm going to do it. I'm going to volunteer. There's a few HIV and AIDS organizations that, donate to needy or take food to them or buy gifts for their children. I'm telling myself this is what I'm going to do this year, but I want to enjoy it. I like seeing the Christmas stuff, and I love Christmas. Is my favorite holiday. But I'm like, I want to get through Thanksgiving. I want to share, because I want to be thankful, and I think you should be thankful every day. But I want to be thankful, and I want to savor the moments because I don't know if I told you, Mom, on dialysis, and right. one of her the patients, other patients that go with her, he passed away this week, last week. And I'm like, life is very short, and so I think you have to savor the moments with the people that you love. And so I'm like, all this Christmas stuff, and then the things with back to the holidays. If you work retail, you can get mad because I guess I see both ways. Going into it that you're going to work the holidays. You're not going to see your family. These stores have gotten crazy with it. I think my sister and my niece, they're both working stores because their particular store it's a chain. I'm not going to tell the name, but right. They're going to be working. But then again, when you think about the healthcare professions, like my job, it never closes. We're open every day. Somebody has to be there every day.
Though. That's different because, it kind of seems like one of them, the commercialism side, it just kind of seems like they're squeezing every bit of money out of people, and the people that don't, and no offense to listeners out here, I'm going to talk about everybody here, but, it seems like the people that get stuck working the retail jobs around the holiday are people that, maybe not have any kids, or, the seasonal workers, or, well, of course,
they use them. They use you up. I had seasonal employees, and, I gave them all the, not that I gave, it was generated by a computer. They worked all the crappy shifts, and I was.
But then they do pick on the full-time people that don't have any kids, because it's like, you don't have any kids, can you work? I want to spend time with my family, or so-and-so needs to spend time with their family, I mean,
exactly.
Well, in reality, we all need to spend time with our family.
Exactly, and like my job now, like I said, it's a healthcare job, and the only time I work on a holiday if the holiday falls on a day that I work. And of course, Thanksgiving I don't work on Thursday, so it would never fall on a day I work. And then Christmas I think falls on Thursday this year as well. No, it's on Wednesday, so I'm not working that day either. So now they're sending me text messages and emails. You can get double time if you work your day off on this holiday, because they know I'm like one of the few that doesn't have any children. But I have a family that I love and I want to be around. So no, I'm not doing it unless I was going to try, like I told you earlier a while ago, that I was going to pick some extra hours up probably through the end of the year, because I want a PlayStation 4 and I'm going to have to buy it myself. But that's what I'm probably going to do. But like the people with these Christmas decorations, and I think Walmart had their Christmas stuff up, and I don't never go to big Walmart. When I was there, maybe it was around Halloween, probably prior to Halloween, and I'm like, oh wow, y'all really doing it big, and their whole Christmas thing is up. Now the Dollar Tree has their all little Christmas tchotchkes, and I'm like, ugh, I'm done. I'm not trying to, but I'm going to put a nice Christmas tree up this year. I hope I might. I don't know. Did you do a Christmas tree last year?
It's already up.
Girl, my Christmas tree is not up, and it's not going to be up. There ain't going to be nothing up under it. Not for me. I've been bad this year, but no. So I'm like, let's slow it down and enjoy people. I like going to holiday parties. Like when I lived when you're away from your family, you're not so as obligated to do the family stuff. So I was free to go to the clubs and go to a friend's house, or then I had Christmas at my house, and I miss doing that stuff. So, but that's why I like Christmas, just the spirit. But I'm going to try to volunteer more this year. And I was going to go get a job like for holiday help, but I'm like, y'all not working me like a Hebrew slave. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I just can't, But I'm sure. And
so are you cooking Thanksgiving dinner?
My mother always does, or my father. They always do the meat. And last year, actually, I did. I think I made candy yams and dressing and something else I made. I think I made a cake. I can't remember. And then my sister did like macaroni and cheese, and she did something else, and we went to her house. So I don't know what the formula is this year, what we're gonna do, but I probably, because I have to have dressing on Thanksgiving. I have to have dressing, and I have to have yams. I have to have those. Are you cooking?
Last year I ate too much. I fell asleep at the house I was at.
Oh, you told me that. I remember you telling me that.
And didn't wake up until it was time. I like for everybody to go to sleep, because we ate like around 4 or something.
Girl, they was ready for you to leave. They're like, why don't you leave?
I know. Well, I wasn't causing no trouble. I was in the other room, not snoring, but
Girl, they was trying to go to bed, and you was holding up the process.
But turkey
like,
makes you sleepy.
This is where the tryptophan is in there.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have some turkey tonight, so we all can get some really good rest. Thank you for joining us today on Real Talk with David and Nikki. Oh, and be sure to check out the crew this week. It's a really good episode with friends of the show Icon, Donovan from the Off Limit Show, Ken Boggle from King Boggle Talk, and of course yours truly. Check us out. We'll be on Thursday evening sometime. It's a really good show. You should check us out. Thanks for being back with me, Nikki. I missed you.
Oh, thank you. Bye-bye.
Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Check us out on Facebook at The 5x5 or tweet us at The 5x5 or go to Recycle Blog Talk for past shows. Thanks for tuning in.